What is up? What is up? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports joining here for a little late night sim as we try to get through this preseason just a little bit quicker. Excited to have you on with us. It is week 2 of the preseason, so we'll see the starters for a little bit longer, which is exciting because we only saw them for a quarter in that Cardinals game, but we'll also get to see that man right there, Jordan Love, as he takes over the controls here in Green Bay. Again, appreciate those of you joining me here this evening as Robio Dobbs, not exactly sure how it's said. Green Bay's in an interesting spot as you look at their roster. They are weak in some places, but then still have Bakhtiari, who's like one of the highest rated left tackles, Elgin Jenkins, one of the highest rated left guards. They still have some strength on the defensive line. They drafted Devontae Wyatt, Quay Walker last year, 2 pieces of that Georgia defense as well. Still have Aaron Jones, of course, on offense. A couple of rookie tight ends in there as well. But we'll see what they're going to be, and it's going to be how good can Jordan Love be. We'll get an opportunity to check that out here in just a minute. Browns are going to receive the kick here. Let's put 15 on the clock. Jakeem Grant will take a knee, and that's where DW and company come out onto the field. They were sharp in the one quarter that they played against the Cardinals, unfortunately only mustering 3 points of offense, and then the drive that they started, Dorian Thompson-Robinson actually scored the touchdown on, but they had done about 90% of the work. He was 19 of 22. He threw the ball all over the yard in that first quarter, including 6 catches to his new target, Mr. Elijah Moore. He's going to start in a shotgun. They're going to go throw for the first play of the game. He'll throw it right side. Caught on the sideline. Nope, they'll say out of bounds. Was his intended target. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. Go Browns, Cavs, and Guardians. Of course, Guardians couldn't get a hit tonight, losing 2-0 to the Twins. Watson now back to pass. He'll throw short right side to Nick Chubb, who breaks a tackle, and he'll get up to the 30 to set up our first third down of the game. Here, week 2 of the preseason. Watson in a shotgun. Back to pass. 4-man rush coming. Kenny Clark there. Rashawn Gary still right side. First down to the Chief. No, they're going to say the Chief was out of bounds when he caught it. Unreal, and a 3-and-out for the Browns. Unlucky, rather, as I thought the Chief for sure had it. Bojorquez will punt this one up into the night sky here. This is a night game here in Lambeau Field. All right, there he is, Jordan Love. Backed up by Sean Clifford from Penn State is who you'll see behind him. 66 overall to start the season with that 91 throw power. Let's see how he operates this offense. I will do my best to help you with these playmakers. They got a lot of mid-70s and lower receivers, and then again a couple of rookie tight ends. Tucker Kraft from South Dakota State, and I'm blanking out. Luke Musgrave from Oregon State. And his first throw is a 7-yard catch to Aaron Jones out of the backfield. By far their best offensive player is that man right there. Aaron Jones has got a big first down to the 50-yard line. Took all 10 of those yards with him. Took a big shot at the end. But a first down, Grant Delpit credited with the tackle. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports. Kid actually having to work tonight, if you believe that. Right side wide open. There's one of those rookie tight ends. And Jordan Love, 2 throws, 2 completions. That is the rookie Luke Musgrave. And Love throws him wide open. Delpit guessed the wrong direction, I'm guessing, and JOK was nowhere to help out, and Matt LaFleur loves it. Hey, George, welcome in. High formation, that's A.J. Dillon lined up in front of Aaron Jones. And Jones again, he'll just get 2 this time up the middle. Dalvin Tomlinson in the middle of that line. You can see there 94, the upper of the 2 right next to Miles. And then 62, Siaki Ika right there. You saw him blow up the pocket, blow up the double team, but it doesn't matter because Corey Dillon, gosh, aging myself. A.J. Dillon out of the backfield to the 3, and the Packers shock and awe here on this first drive. After a bad referee spot did not give the Chief credit for the first down catch, the Browns ended up going 3 and out and punting, and now they are sitting here playing some goal line defense. And somebody moved early on the right side. I think it's going to be their right tackle, Zach Tom. And Tom moved a little early. That'll back him up here. A 2nd and goal now at the 6-yard line. Jordan Love, they'll stretch it right side. Aaron Jones right into some beef. And how about Denzel Ward shooting the run gap that time? Got him right at the line of scrimmage, and now a 3rd and goal from the 5 for Jordan Love. Love takes the snap back, throws left side, caught, touchdown, Romeo Dubes. Cool little kind of a bracket route there with an out, and then kind of a drag forms that little pick. And just enough, you can see number 8, Amari Rogers, gets his body just enough in the way to free up Dubes, and that is a touchdown for the Packers. They did, huh? You had to figure that was coming. Still have Ellinger, still have obviously Anthony Richardson now as well. Obviously, they weren't going to keep Matt Ryan either. All right, well, 7-0. How about that 66 overall rated quarterback, Jordan Love? He just shreds the Browns all the way down the field for a touchdown. Browns still looking for their first down of the game, and there it is, and it'll be Amari Cooper to the left side up to the 39-yard line, give him 14 yards for Amari Cooper. Posick snaps it back. Nick Chubb up the middle, puts his foot in the ground, gets kind of stuck on the back of Posick and ends up mustering 4 yards to set up a 2nd and 6. Fake the pop pass to Moore. Chubb right side. He's got a little space, and he's going to break one tackle and then be brought down by Kenny Clark. Sets up a 3rd and 1. Chubb still in the game on the right hip of Watson. They choose to throw it here. Back to pass. Left side. Got it right at the sticks, but he knocked it out of his hands, and that's 2 critical 3rd down drops / incomplete passes for the Chief, and Bajorquez shanks it out of bounds to the left side. Terrible punt out of bounds at the 28-yard line. That thing went 25 yards tops, and Jordan Love and his red-hot Packers here out onto the field again. Aaron Rodgers, who? Build the guy the statue. Love back to pass. Left side, short little out route to his tight end. That'll be a 3-yard gain. He's 5 for 5 for 60 yards. Is Jordan Love. He's back to pass again. There's Ika right there, hits him as he throws it and forces that incompletion. That was 62 right there. Siaki Ika getting right into that A-gap and hitting him right as he threw. A little bit of, they couldn't get home, and that time he came back to the football nicely. And that is Christian Watson. Not sure why Anthony Walker was the one who was supposed to be covering him, but Christian Watson, their 2nd-round pick a year ago, completes the first down. Browns had him on a 3rd and 7. Couldn't get off the field. Blitz coming from Walker. Quick little out route. Hit by Newsome. Ripping him to the ground is Romeo Dubes once again. He caught the touchdown on the first drive. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Browns blitzing Anthony Walker again. Jordan Love just taking what's there, which is another first down completion to his rookie tight end, Luke Musgrave. Another little kind of pick route with those 2 crossers there. And Musgrave's got his 2nd catch as an NFL football player. Right side, actually we don't know what he did last week, and he'll roll right into Myles Garrett. Myles gets home his first sack here of the game. I believe he had one against the Cardinals, so I will not say the first sack of the preseason. 4 Miles sets up a 2nd and 18. Him next to Talvin Tomlinson is pretty fun. Right side short throw again, and there's Juan Thornhill. The chosen Juan, as he says. And he's there for a first down, his first tackle registered. I'm not sure he had a tackle in that. Cardinal get pressure coming again, and Love's going to go down. First hit by Okoronkwo, And then Miles cleans it up. So Okoronkwo starting the season nicely now, a sack in both of his first quarters of performance as he gets around that All-Pro David Bakhtiari. Miles there to clean it up, but it was started there by 007 or 0054 rather. And that will force a punt. Here's Pat O'Donnell. And Jakeem Grant waits for it at his own 10. It's going to go over his head and into the end zone here at Lambeau Field. So 1st and 10 for the Browns coming at the 20-yard line. Let's see if they can get across the 50 now. We got our first down last drive. They've been a little sluggish. And again, a drop from the Chief and then I guess they said he was out of bounds from the Chief. Wide open over the middle. Cooper for the 35 to the 37-yard line. That's a strike for Cooper and a 1st down Browns. Beautiful throw here right in the middle. Just see him sit down in the middle of that zone. There are Packers nowhere near him. Darnell Savage, the safety, comes up with the tackle here. 4:13 to go. On the clock here is Nick Chubb up the middle breaking a tackle. Devondre Campbell and Savage comes up as well. They'll give him 6 before being knocked to the turf. Shotgun look again here on a 2nd and 4. Chubb again, left side. This time Campbell shoots the gap. Batonio kind of whiffed on him. And they'll say maybe lost a yard, maybe gained 1 more yard. Now we've got 3 tight ends to the right side. Haven't seen a lot of this much. Back to pass. He'll go open. Akins. So this time on 3rd down, they're able to convert. He goes away from the Chief and he goes to Jordan Akins. And Akins has 9 yards and a 1st down Browns. Hey, Keith, welcome in. Good evening to you as well. And they are finally onto the Packers side of midfield. Throw it over the middle. Got his man. There's more. 1st down to the 34-yard line. Elijah Moore picking up right where he left off. He had a really good first quarter against the Cardinals. And again, all of the subs then came in and he didn't play the rest of the game. I think they'll get the whole first half here today before Madden subs them out, if I remember correctly. They'll send Chubb out to the right side. Back to pass. Watson. Now he'll step up. Now he'll fire left side. End zone. Tipped away and then almost picked off by Savage. I think he was trying to go for Donovan Peoples-Jones up there. Had the one-on-one coverage, but Savage turned around before I think Donovan Peoples-Jones saw the football. Here's a short throw over the middle to Elijah Moore, and he'll pick up about 5 yards to make it 3rd and manageable. Watson from Posick, back to pass. Chubb stays in to help. Left side, caught by Cooper. He skied up the ladder in front of the defender that time. Beautiful catch. 1st down and goal now for the Browns. When in doubt, go to Coop. Look at this ball. He threw him open. Kind of that back shoulder fade, and Coop does a great job in front of Rasul Douglas to get that 1st down now on the 7 for the Browns. Watson. Back to pass, right side, caught short of the goal line. That's the Chief, and this time he's able to hold on the first credited catch for the Chief, as he's had a couple that were out of bounds earlier in the game now. Maybe the last play of the quarter. We'll see if they can punch it in. Chubb, right side. Can he break the tackle? He cannot. Good pursuit there. That's Rudy Ford coming over in free agency to play some strong safety. And that is the end of the first quarter here. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here this evening. Again, Kit actually has an evening flight for his job here this evening, so he's not able to even hop on the chat with us, which is fine. He's working, somebody's got to pay the bills. And Watson's going to throw this one away, and they'll have to settle for Cade York. So they get to the 4 and no closer, but this drive definitely a little bit more inspiring than the first 2. As soon as they got across midfield, they were able to put this one into the score column with a 3-point effort there from Cade York. And Cade will kick this one real deep. And now back out onto the field. So it is still the starters. Jordan Love, not Sean Clifford time just yet. You can see there's Ika Okoronkwo there at the top, Dalvin Tomlinson. So 3/4 of your starting D-line is different. Picked off! He threw it to him! MJ Emerson jumps the route and picks it off, and the Browns have the football at the 33-yard line. MJ Emerson pulls a strike there. 1st down Browns. He just saw the underthrow from Love And Dubes had no prayer, no chance at it. More pressure there from the Browns defensive line, able to aid MJ Emerson, in picking that one off. Let's see if the Browns can punch this one into the end zone. Chubb right side to the 30. Stiff arms his way to the 26. He just shoved Rudy Ford to the ground. 2nd and 3, back to pass. Watson got some pocket open if he wants, but he'll fire over the middle. Caught by Cooper inside the 15 to the 12. First down Browns. Saw him flash into his picture. Looked like he was about ready to take off. Instead, he sees Coop flash in front of him for a first down. 1st and 10. 12-yard line. Nick Chubb. He tries the outside zone. Sit down to the 10, he said. That he just pushed that. Was that Quay Walker, the linebacker? He just shoved to the ground. Nick Chubb said, sit down, kid, for a gain of 3. Little pistol look here. He's got Chubb to the right side if he wants it as he throws and almost picked off. Trying to go for the Chief there on that that 2nd and 7. And the red zone play calling once again, leaving something to be desired here. Watson now, right side, end zone, knocked out of his hands. He tried to go for the Chief. And the Browns, off of the MJ Emerson interception, are going to only be able to settle for another Cade York field goal. So again, some of this play calling, this execution in the red zone, been a bit of a puzzlement, and they're going to have to settle for 3 again. So 2 quick red zone possessions and just 6 points to show for it. Still trailing 7-6. Hey, Bo, welcome on. You get to catch a live one. It's preseason week number 2. We're officially in Season 8, the 8th year of sim seasons, the eighth simmed season that Kit and I have done. This is our official 2023 season sim. All the rosters are up today. You can see there's Jordan Love back to pass. And now he'll fire left side, caught on the sideline by Amari Rogers for a first down. So all of the rosters are up to date. You'll see Lucas Van Ness, their first round pick, of course. No more Aaron Rodgers. Browns have Siaki Ika, you can see there in the right defensive tackle spot. He's just getting pushed back on this particular play. Aaron Jones, big hole for 11 and a first down. Juan Thornhill in there as well. You'll see number 1 in the game as well. Doing well, Bo. We're doing well. We're just 14 subscribers shy of 1,000 now, which is pretty darn cool. There's Lucas Van Ness, number 90, the rookie out of Iowa. 1st and 10 now. Josh Myers, go Bucks, snaps it back to Jordan Love. Another big hole for Aaron Jones, and they're just gashing the Browns right now. 6 carries, 38 yards for Aaron Jones. 11:30 to go here in this first half. That will be it for the starters. They will get automatically subbed out here in preseason week number 2. Short throw over the middle, and Walker able to make the tackle. Second and 4 now. They're up to the 32-yard line. Turn around, give it to Jones again up the middle. This time the Browns are waiting for him. JOK was in the gap. Looked like Taki also into the gap as well. 3rd and 3. Now Jordan Love back to pass. Pressure is taken care of, actually spinning out of it. Now here comes Miles on a chase. Love takes off. He's got a first down, takes a shot from Thornhill, and then another shot from Dalvin Tomlinson, but somehow is able to hold on to the football. Jordan Love scrambling for a first down to the right side to keep the drive alive, and he has played well here in this first half. Our first chance to see life after Aaron Rodgers. End zone, caught, touchdown, Christian Watson climbed the ladder. He's a big body at 6'3", 6'4", and he goes up high over Denzel. And Jordan Love throws a dart back shoulder fade, and Denzel's beaten. I don't know if does he have both feet in? Are we going to get a booth review on this? There comes the booth review. I wasn't sure if he had it or not. We didn't really get to see a good review of it. I think that's a touchdown. I think the right foot's in there. He's got it. Left foot's in there. Controls it to the ground. Ball doesn't move. That's a touchdown, kids. That's a touchdown from Jordan Love to Christian Watson. So he's thrown 2 now, 1 to each of his young receivers. At least he scrambled on that particular one. I don't know if they think he's a scrambler. He just took the open yards. I'm not sure what they have him like his archetype or anything. So 14-6 here. Browns are trading field goals for touchdowns here. And that's why you're down 8 here. 9:42 and counting to go. Jakeem Grant will get it up to about the 23-yard line. And that's where Deshaun and company will take over. Again, they've been pretty darn good now between the 20s, but have stalled out in the red zone twice. Would really like to see this first team offense score a touchdown. They have yet to do that here in the preseason. Now Watson, right side, and they'll just throw it at the water boy instead of taking a few yards there, which I'm not sure why. Back to pass, Watson, blitz coming. He sees it wide open over the middle. Moore shot the gap to Elijah Moore all the way to the 48-yard line. Man, it's been really fun. This is the beginning of the third quarter that we've seen, and Elijah Moore is very fun for this offense. Pistol look now. Chubb, left side, gets stuck. Little stutter step, breaking a tackle up to the 45. 7 yards for Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Eric Stokes makes the tackle now. Pressure coming up. They go the reverse, but it's DPJ. That's not the person that I would do. They hand it off to Chubb. He flips it back to DPJ. Tried to get him to over pursue. And he's actually going to lose a yard. Kind of a cool looking play. And now a 3rd and 4 for the Browns. They got to get a conversion. Watson back to pass. 4-man rush coming. Now he'll roll to the right side. He can take it if he wants, and he will. First down 40. 35 to the 30. Takes a shot, but he's got the first down. 19 yards for Deshaun Watson. Had that pressure coming. You saw Nick Chubb come over and pick up Rashawn Gary right there. You can see right. Beautiful camera work. And no way Kenny Clark's going to catch Deshaun there. Gets a nice angle and just a little bit of a shot there from Rudy Ford. For a first down, absolutely needed that one. Extend the drive here now. 1st and 10 from the 27. Delayed handoff to Chubb, and he runs right into the waiting arms of Devontae Wyatt. Another piece of that Georgia defensive line from last year's draft, along with Jordan Davis. Of course, this year Jalen Carter went, and Nolan Smith as well. Here comes Chubb again. This time he says, sit down, Kenny Clark, and then trips over his own guy after that. So I think he maybe got a yard of the 2 back that he lost. Now it's a 3rd and long. Watson needs something special here again. 6:12 on the clock. He's back to pass in the pocket. Now he'll throw it over the middle, short, and actually just dropped. Cooper dropped it. Devondre Campbell knocked it out of his hands, and now here we are looking at another Cade York field goal. This one will be from 45. And again, you're trading touchdowns for field goals here. Not ideal. York's kick is up and is good. He's now 3 for 3. Yeah, the defense is okay. Our offensive line, I think, should be able to handle him. We know Kenny Clark is real good. Devontae Wyatt could be really good. They've got Lucas Van Ness, of course, still. They got Preston Smith. They got Rashawn Gary. They got Devondre Campbell. They got Quay Walker. They got a pretty solid front 7. Lost Adrian Amos, though. Still have Jair Alexander as well. 1st and 10. They do have a very strong defense. You're right about that. And a good running back, and Jones will be stopped pretty quickly after a gain of 1. Jones again, left side. Tomlinson wraps him up and brings him to the ground. Took him for a little bit of a ride. 3rd and 4 here with 5 minutes to go. Browns, can we get off the field? Ika pushing the pocket, delayed handoff. Jones right at the line, and I think, it'll be pushed back. And second effort for a first down. What a run from Jones. Browns had him stuffed, but instead of wrapping and rolling, they just tried to bounce off of him, and he bounces backwards, and then he's able to re-get his steps, and he's able to get a first down. Watch this run here. Browns have him right here, but Newsome and JOK just try to run into him. They push him backwards. Miles over pursues. And somehow he keeps his footing and gets the first down. That's just kind of been the kind of game that it's been here for the Browns. Just kind of unlucky. Delayed handoff. This time JOK will not be fooled. That was A.J. Dillon, and he'll lose a yard. Give it up the middle, and Tomlinson will swallow him up right at the line. Yeah, I don't know if they do it on purpose or if it's just circumstantial from time to time, but it certainly feels like right now Packers are running it way better than the Browns, which should not be the case. 3rd and 11 now. Love, back to pass. He'll roll. Now he'll fire across the middle, incomplete. Nobody home. 12 of 15 for a $127. The 2 touchdowns and the interception so far, and now Pat O'Donnell in to punt it away. Browns should have a good opportunity to run a 2-minute drill here at the end of the first quarter. It'd be nice to put a touchdown on the board before Dorian Thompson-Robinson and the backups come into the game. Grant will return it for a few yards to the 30. Oh, okay, Bo. That's cool that Green Bay's your other team. All right, 1st and 10 here. 3:13 on the clock exactly. Watson, give it to Nick Chubb. Right side. He's got a hole. Sit down, kid. He stiff arms him into the next county. He's going to pick up 8, but another great run for Nick Chubb, who's got 38 on the ground here in the first half. 2nd and 2. Watson back to pass. Quick throw right side. Got the Chief for a first down, and he'll stretch it over the line. And did he get out of bounds to stop the clock? He did not. Clock still runs. 2:13 and counting. Jair Alexander, the one who pushed him out of bounds. Back to pass. Watson here now. Watson back to pass, rolling. Now he's in trouble. Kenny Clark providing pressure. And Watson wisely throws this one out of bounds because big Kenny Clark was about to swallow him up. 2nd and 10 now. From their own 45-yard line. Back to pass. Watson, pressure again. He'll go right side. Coming back to the football but can't get his feet in is Donovan Peoples-Jones. And that brings up the 2-minute warning. Browns have a 3rd and 10 here from their own 45-yard line. Watson got to complete the drive. Stepping up. Now he'll fire deep right side. Solo coverage. Touchdown! It's the rookie Cedric Tillman. He went up and fought for the ball. I think the flag is interference on Jair Alexander. It is. Decline that mug. It's a touchdown for the Browns. And the rookie Cedric Tillman with a highlight play. Wow. Decline it indeed. Kevin Stefanski excited about that, guys. You cannot understand how excited they are that Cedric Tillman was still on the board at 74. Go back and watch this kid's tape from 2021. He shredded that same Georgia defense that gave up 8 points a game. He shredded Alabama. He was incredible. Even this first game of this season, he was incredible, and then he hurt his ankle and had surgery and really never played competently again the rest of the season. He kind of rushed it to come back with his boys, and it was not the same. He is absolutely legit, and he was incredible there on that catch. A huge touchdown pass. The first touchdown for the first team offense, and it goes to the rookie Cedric Tillman. Incredible play. Hey, Kish, welcome in. I think they do, frankly. I think maybe they like Tillman's skill set in terms of what he's going to become as his little floater over the middle. Walker can't keep up with the tight end, rookie Luke Musgrave. Hyatt's a burner for sure. That's a skill set that you like, but my guess is that in terms of replacing Cooper as your X in a year or two, or not being able to extend to Donovan Peoples-Jones, as Love is just shredding the Browns here on his 2-minute drive. I think Tillman is a better overall receiver. I think Hyatt's kind of a one-trick pony, if that makes sense. In his size, he's 6'3", 215, and he still runs 4.5. He's moving. So, but obviously I'm a little biased because I love Andrew Berry. So, hey James, welcome on. 2nd and 6 now. 56 seconds. Love setting up screen to the right side. Aaron Jones with some blockers, but he goes back to the middle. Then a juke move, and then a good tackle in space. Grant Delpit came all the way up from that free safety roll. That strong safety roll to make the tackle. 3rd and 2 now. Pressure coming. They're setting up screen again. They don't read it. They'll throw it, and then it's almost picked, and then it's caught somehow by Jones, and he gets a first down. Gosh, Green Bay has been lucky in this game. Cam Mitchell comes over there to make the tackle. A, that should have been a sack. B, then it should have been an interception, and somehow it gets knocked away. Even the graphic came up to said early breakup. Because, like, JOK, like, swatted it out of his hands, and then somehow it goes back into his hands. Unlucky. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. 42 seconds, first down for the Packers. They're going to try to get something. Oh, it's picked up by the Denzel Ward. The Warden breaks a tackle. Can he get the acceleration going? He'll get pushed down at the 34-yard line, but the Warden picks it off. And a first down for the Browns, and they've got a chance to put some more points on the board. So the second interception of the half for the rookie. I keep saying the rookie. It's his third year. The rookie, because it's his first time playing for Jordan Love. Blitz coming. Watson feels it. He'll roll right. He'll fire right open, and dropped by Donovan Peoples-Jones, although there was some traffic there as well. Yeah, I bet if he plays well, you'll have no problem rooting for the Bama quarterback. We'll see which one runs truer, your Auburn roots or your Panther roots. Which QB am I wanting to see, like in real life or like in our sim, Bo? 3rd and 6. Pressure up the middle, and that's the rookie Lucas Van Ness. And Van Ness gets home in a hurry, and he'll sack Watson. They blitzed the farm, and now the Browns are going to have to call a timeout to ice their own kicker here. 54-yarder with 2 seconds on the board. And York's kick is up, and it is good. He drilled it, so 4 for 4 for Cade York here in the first half. Browns lead 19-14. Good job to get an extra 3 points after that pick by Denzel. And the Browns take that lead again, scoring their first offensive touchdown as the first team. All of the backups will be brought into the game now. Cedric's sideline, yes, that would not be good. Bo, I mean, I would like to see what Anthony Richardson actually looks like. I have my doubts that he can be a successful NFL quarterback. I'm obviously super excited to see CJ and Bryce play. I think they're both very, very good. I'm excited to see Baker in Tampa Bay. You guys know Baker will always be my guy. You know, so I'm excited to see what he looks like down there. I'm excited to see year 3 of Justin Fields with some real weapons and DJ Moore up there, and I'm just excited for football season. We're not there yet. I don't want to get past the summer, and Sean Clifford's going to get sacked, and that's a big sack there. That's Maurice Hurst, one of our free agent defensive linemen. There you can see Mo Hurst getting through, beating the second team guard. And Maurice Hurst, when healthy, will be a nice addition to that rotation. And Sean Clifford goes 3 and out in his first drive as the quarterback. Yeah, I saw that they just cut Nick Foles. They're going to ride with Richardson for sure. Probably Wendell. I don't know who got cut today, but I can't imagine the Browns are going to go pick up another center. They're already heavy at center right now. They're going to have to cut somebody that they don't want to, like a Nick Harris or a Dawson Teaton, especially after picking up Luke Whippler. I mean, the only guy that's really got to play this year and play pretty decently is the big D tackle, as Ford gets his first carry of the game. They had a pretty solid 53 even before the draft, so they've got some kind of nice pieces, like DeJuan Jones could really turn into something. But it's mostly succession planning, so that's like your Jack Conklin replacement or your Jed Wills replacement, or like this guy, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He's going to be your backup quarterback on a 5th-round pick contract or whatever for the next 4 years, which is what you hope. He's going to roll right into a sack this time. That's Carl Brooks, the kid from Bowling Green that didn't get invited to the combine, but then showed everybody up
at his workout. He'll pick up a sack, and Bojorquez will punt this one away. So I thought it was a good draft. I mean, they still had 5 of Dane Brugler's top 100 players, and they didn't start until 74, so I feel pretty good about that. 5 or 6 of PFF's top guys, so, I mean, you take what you can get. You know, if you think about the fact that our first round pick is Deshaun Watson and our second round pick is Elijah Moore, I feel pretty good about that. No, Wendell, I don't need to kick the tires on Nick Foles. I'm happy with Deshaun Watson, Josh Dobbs, Kellen Mond, and now DTR as well. A little early motion on the right side. But, James, make sure you get on when we start getting into our week-to-week sim. Get your votes in for some Panther games. I'm assuming people will want to see what Bryce Young looks like, so we'll get to see some Panther games. But as we head into this 2023 official season sim with all the rosters up to date, we'll be doing the Browns games with our additional AFC and NFC games of the week as well. And frankly, even though I had a gig and got home at like 9:45, I was like, you know what? We're going to do a sim because I want to get through this preseason. We'll finish it tomorrow and get the real season popping probably on Sunday. Sean Clifford, St. X High School down in Cincinnati, then of course Penn State. Nittany Lion, not sure what his future is like in the NFL. I don't think he's going to be very good, but we'll see. Whoa, big time play. Look at Cameron Mitchell getting up and skying for that ball. Yes, I think I don't think we see Bryce. We see, it's like an AFC South run. We've got like Texans, Colts, and Titans in the first 3. We can see Levis. So we'll see Will Levis, CJ, and A-Rich. This one's going to be incomplete. Clifford is not able to get that pass, and they will punt this one away. I think he'll sign a couple more. I still think we're going to get, I still think you'll see another running back, whoever that is. They'll be, at least for camp, they only have the 4, and 2 guys they're not real NFL roster guys, I don't think. So I think they'll get at least one more running back, maybe one more defensive lineman as well. They got the safety with Rodney McLeod, of course. Pressure coming, DTR thrown and dropped by Marquise Goodwin. So maybe if they're going to do a couple more guys, Wendell, like a veteran defensive lineman who just wants to skip some of training camp, maybe. Short throw over the middle. That's Tillman again. He fights for the first down. Look at Tillman. 15 yards. He caught that thing 5 yards from the line of scrimmage and ran for another 10 as Tillman's been very good. What's up, Aaron Burr? Glad to have you on as well. Appreciate everybody being on here this evening for a little late night sim. Again, if you haven't had a chance to sub, we'd appreciate that. We just need 14 more, friends. We're at 986 on the subscriber count as DTR is going to get sacked again by Justin Hollins. Trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark would be very, very good for us. We could do some super chat and some memberships and monetize and all kinds of things. And I would love to be able to buy Mrs. Nagy on Sports something nice for letting me play video games. And we've got plenty of use for it. We just got to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you know a couple more buddies or you got a couple of Gmail accounts you haven't used in a while, log back into it and subscribe to the channel. We'll take it. I subscribe from like 4 email addresses, so why not? Join me. Ford will try the right side and lose a little bit. That's Carpenter. 3rd and 20. You dial up here, an I formation. Thompson Robinson back to pass. He'll roll to the right side again. Now he's around the corner. He can take off if he wants. He will to the 25, to the 30. And then he'll get shoved out of bounds at 31. Give him 5, but that's where the drive will stop. Yeah, I like McLeod. I like that. I like his veteran presence, and I like him as a little extra help, although I selfishly want Ronnie Hickman to make the roster as that 4th safety. And we'll see what they think about D'Anthony Bell as well. Clifford short throw over the middle, caught, and then Jacob Phillips swarms to the tight end. That's Tucker Kraft, South Dakota State Jackrabbit. One of their 2 rookie tight ends. Clifford, out route left side. First down, he's got his man. That's caught over there at the 48-yard line. Our Mike Ford in coverage. And that's Torre. Samari Torre, a rookie last year. I believe he went to Nebraska. First down. Clifford, hard count. Give it up the middle. And swallowed up. That's Tyler Goodson, the running back, also I believe from Iowa. McAllister as well. Yeah, I think McAllister has a harder time. He's definitely, I think he could be a very good practice squad player, but I just think he's going to have a hard time making the 53. Hickman, I think, can actually make the 53 as that third or that fourth safety. They're gonna complete the first down throw. Jacob Phillips in coverage in front of Torre. First and 10 up to the 42-yard line. Clifford gives it to Goodson right side, and JOK still in there as the sub linebacker. For reasons known only to Madden, that they sub everybody else out except for the sub linebacker, the sub package linebacker. Now Clifford, he's going to take off, and he'll be swallowed up and tackled again by Maurice Hurst there, number 90. Good to see Hurst getting some action. There's Alex Wright, bottom of the screen, 99, 91, Isaiah McGuire, top of the screen. You know, I thought was interesting because I was just looking at the rookies. Isaiah McGuire is a carbon copy, body type, height and weight from one Myles Garrett. He's like 6'4", 275. He's got like a very, very similar body. Now, obviously not quite the freak athleticism. There's a very, very similar body type to Myles Garrett, which I find interesting. He's another one of those guys that people would have been tipped, almost picked by Hickman. He would have been one of those guys where you would have been like, oh, I can't believe we got this guy here at 74, and they got him at like 124 or something. Lots of value for the Browns draft. Delayed handoff, little draw for Goodson on a second and long. And Rodney McLeod comes up to make the tackle. Yeah, I would agree with both of those things, Keith. I think it's really, there's a really, really hard path for Anthony Schwartz at this point. I think Felton's probably closer, again, right now, as the third running back. Especially if you can carve out as maybe a special teams role or something as well. But unless they keep 7 or 8 wide receivers, Schwartz is on the outside looking in. They're not going to cut. I mean, you know, Cooper, DPJ, Moore are lock, and then they're going to probably keep Bell because they want him to develop. Goodwin, there's 5. Tillman, that would be 6. If you're keeping Jakeem Grant to be your kick returner, that's technically 7. Like, you just can't keep that many wide receivers. Schwartz would be like the 8th best receiver in the room right now, and that doesn't account for, obviously he's hurt, but Michael Woods, Isaiah Weston, they got Marquez Stevenson, I mean, they got Dallin Baldwin. I mean, they've got a crazy deep wide receiver room right now. Play action, Dorian Thompson-Robinson rolling to the right. DTR, he'll take off to the 20, to the 25. He can do this. He'll slide down at the 29. This part of his game, a true dual threat. 3rd and 6. Now maybe they'll be able to keep Schwartz on the practice squad and, you know, continue to hope that he develops. But firing into traffic and incomplete. He tried to go up high for Marquise Goodwin and he dropped it. So DTR actually had a really nice first game for us. He has struggled so far here in the third quarter. He played the second and the third quarter in that Cardinal game, although we got shellacked by the Cardinals. Who's dark horse running back come out of nowhere right now? For us? Goodson up the middle, kind of up underneath the tackle, and look at Alex Wright chase him all the way down to the 45. Absolutely vote for your guys, man. We want to see them. Now, I don't know that Christensen and Corbett aren't going to be ready, so they're probably going to be in there from day one here. I'm not going to try to mimic all the injuries. I am going to turn injuries back on, not very high, but it's part of the game and depth is real. So I will. I don't know. There were some rumors that the Justin Jackson kid, he's been for the Chargers the last couple years. He's a Northwestern running back. There were some rumors that he might be interested. I know Zagura and Bishop really wanted Jerick McKinnon, but he just re-signed with the Chiefs, so that ain't happening. Good tackle there by MJ Emerson. And this should bring the third quarter to a close. I mean, clearly they're happy with Jerome Ford. They had opportunities to draft running backs, and they chose not to. I don't even think they brought in any undrafted rookie free agent running backs, if I recall correctly. Let me pull my little cheat sheet list up here. But I don't know if they did. That's not true. They did. They brought in Hassan Hall from Georgia Tech. So they have a running back, a tight end, 3 edge players, a linebacker, a cornerback, and then the 2 Ohio State safeties, Hickman and McAllister. That's who they signed to their undrafted rookie free agent list. So, all right, Thompson Robinson, let's get something going here. Injuries turned all the way up. That would be ridiculous. Left side throw. Caught his man. That's Tillman. 3 catches now for Tillman. 75 yards on those 3 catches. Thompson Robinson now firing over the middle. Wide open first down. That's going to be Jakeem Grant on the receiving end. Yeah, I think Ford is too. And I think, frankly, we're just going to run the ball less. We can't be so run heavy. We want Chubb to still be effective. He's still going to get 5 yards a carry, but we're going to throw it more than we run it. And they're going to want to keep him fresh with 4. Now turn around, he'll carry it 30 to 35. He'll slide near the first down again. Thompson Robinson, he does tuck it quickly. I will say that. Thompson Robinson is quick to get up to that line. Yeah, I wonder if they did too. Did you hear throw it over the middle? Marquise Goodwin gets his first catch. On Cleveland Browns Daily, they were saying that when they drafted Jahmyr Gibbs, that Segura was putting up like Post-it notes on the studio wall, like "Go get my boy Swift," to like Andrew Berry as he's walking by. He's like actively campaigning for DeAndre Stiff. We do not know. He is officially a free agent. He has not signed with anybody yet, so I'm not sure if that door is still open. I don't know if they would take him back. I don't know if he wants to come back. I'm not sure if I want him back, but he has not signed anywhere else. So the grass was not greener. The market hath spoken. So if he wants to come back for the vet minimum, my guess is that they probably would take him. But we'll see. All right, first and goal for the Browns. They got all the way to the 1-yard line on that Marquise Goodwin catch to the right side. Jerome Ford right on cue into the end zone. Touchdown Browns. Nice drive there. Dorian Thompson-Robinson really did a nice job reflecting well coming back after that third quarter. He struggled. Look at Akins help clear that hole. There's big Thanos, DeJuan Jones, helping clear it as well. And Ford walks wide open into the end zone. Yeah, I'll miss it a little bit too, but I think even last year he wasn't the same. He didn't look as explosive. He looked not like a liability is the wrong word. I'm going to say he looked like a liability. That's the wrong word. He just looked like he wasn't what he once was. And again, I mean, nobody's signed Zeke Elliott yet. Nobody's signed Leonard Fournette. Like these late 20s running backs, it's just there's no market for them. And that's why so many people were shocked that the Falcons and the Lions took Bijan Robinson and Jahmyr Gibbs 8 and 12. Because like, what are you doing? The Falcons had a 1,000-yard back. They got the 5th round last year in Tyler Algier. And now you're going to tell them like, oh, sorry, Bijan's just going to be better than that guy. And it's going to be better for us as a football team. First down throw there for Sean Clifford. And Ndamukong Suh, I mean, I'm sure they could. I don't know if there's a spot for Suh on this roster. I'm not sure how he fits the Jim Schwartz defense, especially with the drafting of Ika.
I mean, it's just, if you're getting Sue, like, are you ready to cut Togiai and Jordan Elliott and Perrion Winfrey? Like, that's probably what you'd have to do, is cut all of those guys. We could, Keith. I'm wondering, someone had speculated, I think Kit brought it up in the chat while we were simming yesterday, that maybe the plan is groom him this year to be the new left tackle and then move Jed to the right side when Conklin leaves, and keep Jed at the right side, and then you don't have to pay him like a left tackle, and then you get a starting left tackle for 3 more years at a 5th round pick, 4th round pick salary. Same thing with Luke Whippler to take over for Posick. You cannot pay all 5 offensive linemen premium money, and right now their money is wrapped up in Bitonio and Teller first and foremost, Conklin as well, Posick somewhat, and then Wills obviously still on his rookie deal. Dallas is the favorite to land him, huh? Hi, Isaiah McGuire, the rookie, gets home and sacks him, and he does it on 3rd down. Love to see that. Isaiah McGuire. Big time pass rush. And a nice sack there for the Demolition Dogs. 26-17 now, 8:42 to go. Looks like the Browns cruising to their first preseason win of the season. Up 9 here with 8:37. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the rookie out of UCLA. 5-star kid, really talented, true dual threat! And they're going to call that a fumble. I would say that was a backwards pass. And Jair Alexander, somehow still in the game, is going to return it for a touchdown. So Robinson had it, decides to throw a backwards pass to Jerome Ford as his outlet, and instead it's incomplete, which is technically a fumble because it's a backwards pass, and Alexander very, very smartly picks it up and goes for a scoop and score. So the Browns now 3 scoop and scores against them that Madden has given them. 2 for the Cardinals and now 1 for the Packers. That was bonkers. He was like past the line and he like threw it backward, like lateraled it backwards to his running back who wasn't even ready for it. Incomplete, but technically a fumble. And Jair Alexander, who's, again, why is your starter still in the game? I have no idea. Well, maybe the Browns aren't going to win. 26-24, big shot to their momentum. And now they have the football back. Right side, first chance to see Felton. His first carry nets a yard. Yeah, James, I think he just might be done. There's 20 other guys that you can get for cheap, and these guys want to get paid. And it's like, sorry, buddy, nobody's going to give you $12 million a year. You're going to be lucky to make $1 million at this point. Thompson-Robinson rolls to the right and wish he would give his team a chance there on 4th down. He'll throw it away. So the Packers are going to get the football back. Sean Clifford going to get an opportunity. Of course, Penn State and UCLA soon to be a Big Ten matchup. Both of these teams represented. Clifford and Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Clifford, zip it right over the middle, wide open. He's got his man for a first down. That's Toure again. Samori Toure having a very nice second half. It's just a gash on a post right there in the middle of the Browns cover 2. Clifford again, pressure coming. Now he'll step up, gets hit from behind by McGuire, but holds on to it, and then he slides in front of Cameron Mitchell for a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. Oh yeah, everybody was laughing, James, not just Carolina. Everybody was. So dumb. That's Jaden Reed, the rookie out of Michigan State, with his first touch. It's going to be a handoff, and they get the first down on that 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Clifford, right side, floats it.
caught over the top. Toure again. He's got a nice little chemistry with Toure, and Cleveland's actually going to challenge that he caught the ball. What are we doing? I think it's a good call. I think he's 1 foot. That left foot is out of bounds. That's actually a good call for the Browns. 35, that's Mohamed Diabate, one of the undrafted rookie free agent edge rusher types, playing some outside linebacker technically here. Pressure, caught quickly, but then ripped to the ground. That's Jaden Reed again. Again, the rookie out of Michigan State, so it'll Penn State to Michigan State. Third catch of the day for Jaden Reed. Pressure coming. McGuire gets through it, firing over the middle, wide open again. Just a massive hole in the zone. And that's another rookie, Dontavian Wicks. Dontavian Wicks with a catch. He's got 3 on the day as well. So Clifford's got his team here inside the red zone with a chance to take the lead. Pressure, firing it again, wide open to Reed. The Browns, what are we playing right now? We should be playing man most of the time, but we are in big time zone right now. I don't know, was it fake? I thought I saw that it was real. Was it a made up story? That he got a brownie elf or the dog tattoo on his arm? I don't know. Second and goal. Sean Clifford back to pass. Clifford firing right side, caught for a touchdown. Wide open, Tucker Kraft. Again, their second of their 2 rookie tight ends out of South Dakota State, and just like that, 14 unanswered points here, and the Browns find themselves in a hole. DTR is going to need to lead a game-winning comeback. I don't know, Kish, those guys, people that have tattoos like to get tattoos. It looked like he had like the NFL Shield logo, and then he had like a Chiefs logo next to it, so maybe he's just going to get any team he plays for on there. And yeah, I think it's probably safe to say that he's going to play for the Browns. They're going to sign him to, what, a 3 or 4 year deal? All right, DTR, let's see what you can do, kid. All the momentum in the world against you. 3:02 to go. Motion coming from Cedric Tillman. They'll fake the pop pass to Tillman. Now he'll roll to the left side, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, and then he'll take a shot at the 40-yard line, give it the 41. DTR about to be the leading rusher here. He does look quick, though. He looks pretty spry out there. 2:30 to go and counting. Browns need this game-winning drive. Floated quickly to the right side. Caught very quickly by Jordan Akins. Give him a gain of 3. Keeps the clock moving, and we'll go to the 2-minute warning. All right, Keith, have a good one, brother. Be safe. Be safe tonight on your shift. 31-26. Browns now their own 44. 2-minute warning. They have all 3 timeouts. Back to pass. DTR now. He'll take off up the middle to the 45, and he'll slide. He could have kept going a little bit longer. 3rd and 3. Back to pass. Right side. Caught. First down very quickly, and then thrown to the ground by Jakeem Grant. They'll go hurry up again. 1:30 and counting. DTR back to pass. Big drop back. Now he'll take off to the right side, and he's going to run right into Hollins, who's got 2.5 sacks in the game on DeJuan Jones. Back to pass again. Firing it short over the middle. Actually, good thing that he dropped it. That was Felton now. 3rd and 20. The Browns down by 5. They need something, and this one's going to be picked. He tried to force it to Jakeem Grant, and that one's going to be intercepted by Shamar Jean-Charles, and that's it. That's the game. Browns will lose again. 2 late bad turnovers, both by Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the rookie 5th-round quarterback, option keeper for Clifford, so unless they knock the ball out, I mean, they do still have 3 timeouts, I guess. But this one is over. Again, the Browns starters were in. They led 19-14 when the starters were in.
Good game from the rookie Cedric Tillman. Thompson Robinson not quite as good as he played against the Cardinals. Third and 8 for the game. Tipped and then almost intercepted by Emerson. So the Browns will have about 42 seconds and 1 timeout left. Yeah, I'm not sure how much we'll see Jakeem Grant lined up as a receiver. He's just the next in the line on the automatic depth chart thing. If I had really cared, I would have taken him out, I guess. DTR across the middle, wide open, Felton to the 35, to the... What a run after the catch. Quickly, they got to get up and spike it. No, they're going to go no huddle. They got 1 timeout left. DTR throws it right side, out route, out of bounds, Tillman! Tillman's had a really nice game. I like him. He's been very good for us so far. He's got 4 big catches now. 20 seconds. Again, a field goal does you nothing. You just got to get yourself close enough for the Hail Mary. Underneath again to Tillman. That's going to slow it down. They're going to have to call timeout now at the 42. It's Hail Mary time. Again, Tillman at 6'3". Can they get him time to get down there? He'll throw it deep. He's got the arm for the end zone. Knocked away. They'll get to do it one more time. Looked like the flick of the wrist, and that thing was almost out of the back of the end zone for DTR. Here we go. Here's the game. They'll rush 3. He's back to pass. He'll throw it for the end zone. There's a lot of bodies there. Oh, they're going to give us the PI in the end zone. Are you kidding me? Browns are going to get, there's your cheat code, Bo. They called pass interference on the Hail Mary. 1 untimed down from the 1 for the Browns. DTR throws it backwards to 4, and he loses 5 yards and the game ends. Oh, Kevin Stefanski. Incredulous. What a dumb play call. You need to score a touchdown. You throw a swing backwards, swing past your running back. Oh, boy. Unreal. He is not him. I have the hiccups randomly. Sorry about that. He is not him. All right. Well, Browns fall to 0-2 here in the preseason. Jordan Love, 17-22, 180, 77% completion. He had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Cliff, jeez, hiccups all the way. 16-24 for 161. He had a touchdown. Aaron Jones, 12 for 60. He was pretty solid today. Toure, 5 for 71. Musgrave, 5 for 64. There's Jaden Reed, Tucker Kraft, so rookie. Right there. 4 sacks given up by the line. Quay Walker and Tariq Carpenter, your leading tacklers. 2.5 for Hollins. 1 for Carl Brooks. 0.5 for Colby Wooden, another rookie. Marvin Wilson, former Brown, and then Lucas Van Ness as well. 1 pick for Shamar Jean Charles. For the Browns, 13 of 25. That's not a great completion percentage. 52, 195. He had the touchdown. No turnovers. DTR, 10 for 17, 108. Excuse me, gosh. And, yeah, the hiccup, exactly. And the interception there at the end of the game. Chubb, 11 for 38. DTR had 6 carries for 36 yards. Watson, 1 for 19. Ford, 5 for 4. And he did have the 1 rushing touchdown. How about the rookie today, Cedric Tillman, 5 for 97 for a touchdown. He was really good. Cooper, 4 for 66. The Chief with a drop. Elijah Moore, 3 for 44. 3 for 44. Love that. Marquise Goodwin, 2 big drops for the Browns. Tough day at the office for DeJuan Jones as he gives up 3 sacks. 10 tackles for Walker, 10 tackles for Rusu Koromoa, 1.5 for Garrett. McGuire got 1, Hurst got 1. Okoronkwo had the other half of the Myles Garrett sack. 2 picks today, Ward and MJ Emerson. Guys, appreciate you being on. If you haven't had a chance to sub the channel, we'd really appreciate it. Also, make sure you like this video. YouTube,
likes when you like the videos as well. Again, please tell your friends. 14 of them. That's all we need to subscribe here to get us to 1,000. Also, if you haven't, make sure that you hop on the Discord channel with us. That's where you're going to be able to vote on who you want to see played each week on the channel from the AFC and the NFC other than the Browns. So we get Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as our third and final preseason game. Appreciate everybody being on. Look for Kit and or I to bring you that one tomorrow. And we will wrap up the preseason. Appreciate you guys again. Thanks so much for being on. You are the best. I can't stop hiccuping. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Today we will say go Packers. And as always, go Browns.